you've led one of the biggest media companies in the country, and you've always maintained a very, very, very calm demeanor. Whatever be the situation, no matter कितना ही बड़ा स्टार होगा, कितना ही बड़ा एक्टर होगा, सर आपके हमेशा एक स्माइल होता है, एंड आप 2 मिनट सोचोगे, उसके बाद जवाब दोगे. What is it that, like, I mean, this was actually supposed to be a question meant towards the end of the conversation, but sir, how do you manage to stay that calm, during some of these most stressful situations you deal, especially at work?
I mean, this is a complaint not just that my wife has with me. I mean, like, she's like, you never get worked up about anything. You don't get stressed about anything. How can you be so calm? And my way of looking at life has been, there is a problem and it's real. And you can't do anything about it, right? First, you have to acknowledge it and you have to accept it, saying that there is a problem.
Yeah.
You can't live in denial. If you live in denial, you can't wish it away. So you have to acknowledge that there is a problem. And then you start thinking of, okay, what are my options in front of me? How am I going to address this problem? And I think the moment you do that, everything, begins to sort of fall in place. And sometimes we get too worked out about a problem. Sometimes, and I'm not saying always, but in hindsight, you'll suddenly realize it wasn't such a big problem. Sometimes you sleep over
Most
it.
of the times.
Most of the times. And you get up next morning and you realize that it wasn't such a big problem, right? And thinking and talking, before replying, and this is something my father told me when I was young, he said, a slip of the foot you can soon recover. A slip of the tongue you can never get over.
Yeah.
So I come from that school of thought. So it is important what you say, because words can be more harsher than even a sword, especially when you're talking to people. So you have to be very conscious about what you say, because you can end up hurting somebody, even if you may not genuinely mean it. And then saying sorry doesn't make sense, right? So if you can think before saying things, it's much wiser and better.